Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News Rumors. I'm your host, Brandon Hodge. So this video is brought to you guys by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, get them through SeatGeek. Use my last name, code Hodge, check out, and you get $20 off. Your tickets is for first time orders only. If you've seen before, like make a new account, new email, and get yourselves $20 off for any ticket for any event in the entire world. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and jump into this episode with the first news story of the day. We're talking about Jey Uso today. So basically Jey Uso had a match on Raw, as we all know, and things could have went a little bit better. I know it's all over the internet right now, but ultimately, Jey Uso, they uploaded this video to WWE's YouTube channel, right? And apparently fans were not digging it at all. They're not digging what Jey Uso's doing at all right now, at least the online fans. So apparently this video from Raw of Jey Uso on WWE's YouTube channel has over 62,000 dislikes as of the first day. That's not good. It only has 13,000 likes, so fans really not liking Jey Uso right now, I guess. I thought it was kind of a weird option to have him win the Rumble, and yeah, I feel like a lot of other people could have been in that spot, and it's kind of weird as facing Gunther, and Gunther's like this incredible heel and having this great title run, and like the whole Jey Uso thing. I don't know how I feel about it. Let me know your guys' thoughts, because I see a lot of people hating on him. Some people like him, some people say it's just his entrance that's really over, and he shouldn't beat Gunther for the championship because Gunther needs to carry that title for longer. And in my personal opinion, I think Jey Uso's a good talent. He's a good guy, but is he the guy to beat Gunther and be the next champion at WrestleMania and all this, next over Rumble winner and all this? I don't think it was the right decision personally, but everyone has a mixed opinions on this, and everyone's really split on this. Like, it is not like a simple, like, everyone likes him, everyone doesn't like him. It's kind of completely split. So I'm interested to know your guys' thoughts on the Jey Uso kind of situation down below. Alright, so that was actually the only kind of news-ish story I talked to you guys about today. So get your juice box out, get your juice box ready, because it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. The first rumor of the day, we're going to be talking about Alexa Bliss. So Alexa Bliss, a newly returned women's wrestler, the WWE former women's champion of many times, hopefully to be able to take it a little more seriously now, and all that was my hope when she returned, is she would be taken a little more seriously. We're to get back up in that title picture and away from these like kind of horror movie kind of otherworldly kind of stories that has nothing to do with like being a serious wrestler for a championship. It just kind of has the purpose of like being like the cinematic kind of story kind of thing. And that was like a thing like a few years ago. We're really not seeing that much anymore. However, my hopes may have been crushed here. So Alexa Bliss has been pulled from all active shows she was advertised for. She's gone poof, as well as Alexa Bliss has been pulled from the WWE World Appearances, which is like the replacement for WrestleMania Access, where you can like meet wrestlers and things. She's apparently no longer going to be there. She's been pulled from all shows. She's gone missing, and apparently they're trying to come up with something for the Wyatt Six creatively, and they're going to incorporate Alexa Bliss into that. And when the Wyatt Six like actually return, Alexa's going to be with them. And I'm like, don't do that. Can we just have Alexa be like a serious, normal women's wrestler again and get back to where she's supposed to be, like in the women's title? Because she got sidetracked doing the cinematic stuff a few years ago, which was cool. It was a great moment for her career. It's very memorable stuff. But I feel like she would have went back after that, back to actually being like a legitimate, like, you know, challenger for the championships. But no, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Actually, they don't even know what they're doing, so we'll see what they come up with, and we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Alright, the next rumor is about the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony 2025. So they're announcing a lot of people going to the Hall of Fame this year. A lot of notable names. One of those, of course, is Lex Luger. You know, he's going to be a Hall of Famer this year, and that's absolutely wonderful. But, of course, everyone who gets inducted by someone. Someone inducts them into the Hall of Fame. They get to have their speech or whatever, and Lex Luger would absolutely love for Sting to induct him. Only issue is Sting is not really a part of WWE. He's been in AEW and probably wrestled more matches in AEW than he ever has in WWE. But the only issue is apparently Sting still has like an active contract with AEW, even though he doesn't wrestle anymore. He has a kind of a Legends type deal over there, and they don't actually know if Sting can actually, you know, be on WWE television to induct Lex Luger. So they're gonna have to come with some kind of deal here if they want this to happen. So we may see like a little bit of WWE working with AEW action here to kind of work this out to get Sting to induct him. But here's soon we might see a Sting return to WWE in the form of a WWE Hall of Fame induction speech. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, the next rumor is about a women's wrestler we've not talked about in a little while, and that is about none other than Becky Lynch. Okay, so Becky Lynch is no longer a wrestler. She's no longer an active wrestler in the WWE. She's no longer an active wrestler for any company. So there's been rumors of her returning for a very long time. We heard way into last year she was going to return and start wrestling again. Then we heard at Royal Rumble she was going to be there. She wasn't in the Rumble, even though they said they were working on a deal. She was in talks with WWE. She actually signed the contract. It was a secret. Keep it a secret. And apparently that was all a lie. It was not true at all. And now, basically, her husband is Seth Rollins, and Rollins says, you will see Becky back in WWE at some point. You will see her wrestle again. But as of right now, she is a little bit busy. So, apparently she's been doing some acting and some things outside of WWE to fulfill, different kind of things she can do with her life. So, yeah, you're actually going to see her in some very notable movies. I think she's in, the new Happy Gilmore and stuff like that. So she's just doing all kinds of stuff all around, the world. So, yeah, it's just really, really crazy what she's doing. But she's going to go do some stuff. And she'll be back to WWE one day. We just don't know how soon that'll be. Could be in another year, or it might not be until a few years down the road. It just depends what she gets into outside of the ring. And yeah, we'll see her back one day though, according to Seth Rollins, so we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and this is it. This is the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing we'll be talking about inside this episode of WWE News Rumors. This is about none other than the great one, if you will, or the final boss, if you will. I guess he's not the great one no more. He's the awful one because he's the final boss here. We're talking about none other than The Rock. And more specifically, The Rock's schedule and the weirdness that's going on right now. And is The Rock at WrestleMania? What's going on? Okay, so John Cena made his first appearance since turning heel, turning into that bad guy, joining The Rock. And yeah, basically Cena made his first appearance this past week on Monday Night Raw. Cody Rhodes also was in the segment with Cena. But the odd thing is, out of everything, Cena turned heel, he joined The Rock. But they did not mention The Rock one freaking time on Raw. They did not mention him at all, even though he's supposed to be the brains of this whole operation, supposed to be the reason this happened, and then Cena's just saying, I couldn't stand it anymore, I couldn't take it. But he sold his soul to The Rock. The Rock's name wasn't even mentioned. What's that about? Where's The Rock at, and why is Cena going on all these shows? He's advertised for so many shows, and he's just going to go out there and do his thing as a heel, but he's supposed to be The Rock's puppet, but The Rock's not even there. So ultimately, the answer to all these questions and more is, I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. Apparently there's a bit of a secrecy going on backstage that there's some kind of issue with The Rock's kind of schedule or whatever. Or there's some kind of backstage problem. No one knows what it is. Hopefully it'll be resolved soon, and I would imagine with all this storytelling that going on, with the long-term storytelling, The Rock will be at WrestleMania, but there is always those rumors that The Rock will not be at WrestleMania because he's filming a movie. He's always filming a movie. He's a movie star. It's what he does. He's filming kind of a big movie. He's working with a giant director on this new Mafia Boss movie. So, yeah, we might not see The Rock for a while. You're going to see him every once in a while, but as for WrestleMania, as long as he's free that day, he'll be there. But I guess if they need to do something for the movie, he won't be at WrestleMania. So they're kind of keeping The Rock story to kind of a minimum, because I don't think he's going to be there to be the heel, to be the puppet master, to pull the strings, or to be beside John Cena, and have them just the 2-on-1 handicap roads or whatever. So yeah, we actually, we don't know, and no one knows. It's up to The Rock's schedule and whatever's going on backstage. Hopefully we have more details soon, because right now that's very, very vague. But all we know is on TV, they're going to keep The Rock mentions and The Rock kind of involvement of the story kind of to an absolute minimum, because they don't know what's happening with The Rock, honestly. So there you guys have it. That is today's news and rumors. Let me know your thoughts on these news and rumors in the comment section down below. I'm your one and only undisputed king of Vlogstop, Brandon Hodge, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.